My name is Giorgio Bakidze. I'm the former Georgian diplomat and now the head of the EU Awareness Center, a Brussels-based NGO. Working 20 years on EU enlargement and reforms in Georgia, it's heartbreaking for me not to see the representatives of the Georgian government sitting next to their colleagues. Once a front-runner country, now turned into a free-falling in a democracy backsliding. So my question would be to the commissioners, is there any possibility to help further the Georgian civil society who is still struggling bravely for their European future? And it's slowly the time to go from words to the actions, especially take into account that recently was adopted the law concerning the visa-free regime stop. So there is the possibility now, without punishing the Georgian population, to sanction the Georgian government who is dragging their country back to Russian orbit. So, and then that would be my question, and then very small comment as well. So my sincere request would be to all our European partners, please don't give up on Georgia. Don't put the cross on Georgia. We are still there. We are still fighting for our European future, and you will still hear from Georgians that we will become back once as we were the front runners. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. The second question, please start with you. There has been a few directed questions, a few more global questions on security and defense generally. What is your take on those questions?
Well, first of all, yeah, a lot of very good questions to our friends from Georgia. I answer how we can help, Georgia at the moment. I would say, first of all, with, as rapid as possible, membership of Moldova and Montenegro and Western Balkans and Ukraine into European Union, we can help also Georgia. Because that will be a convincing argument that enlargement really is happening. And for quite a long period of time, some, oligarchs or whatever we can call them, they were sending messages that forget about enlargement because it will not happen at all. In Georgia, in some other countries and so on. So now we are able to bring very clear argument and evidence. Enlargement will happen. And Georgia can come back to this enlargement, of course, if the changes in Georgia will happen. Now,
you have a question directly towards you.
Yes, there have been a few questions addressed directly, but I would dare to start with Georgia. I have many Georgian friends, and I've been in Georgia many times. I think spiritually, culturally, we are close, not to mention vineyards and our love for wine, which is important. Part of our culture. So when my nomination became public, I got a lot of messages from my Georgian friends saying that now you are fighting for us as well. So I would fully support what Commissioner Kubilus said. Our success would be a best response to that interference in Georgia and their disappearance from the EU processes, which is actually a sad story, in my opinion, because Georgians are Europeans and they fully deserve to be part of this family, of this group, and I hope it's kind of temporal situation. And we need to help them, and we Moldovans will fight for them. I promise that, and hopefully they will be back. Obviously, from the security perspective, I guess what made them more vulnerable is the fact that they have a border with unpredictable neighbor. We are protected by Ukrainians, and that's why we help our Ukrainian friends and brothers in that brutal war. Now, speaking about the
UK and regarding the support for civil society for Georgia, of course, even if it's now very, very difficult because, the government is following really closely whom do we give the money. So we are now, the money is there, we are now looking, and the money has been doubled, and it will be even more. We are now looking also, Tina, for the ways how to give them the money in the way that we will not harm their existence. For instance, last week I have had an exchange, a dialogue with the representatives of the civil society from all the candidate countries, and also a representative from Georgia. Georgia was here.
Thank you very much.